For coming for this press conference. So we had our cabinet meeting today, and multiple agendas were taken up during the cabinet meeting. I will just go through the agendas and the approvals that were given. First of all, we had cleared the list of holidays for the year 2025, and this was brought up by GAD. And there is no change in the list. It is as per the list that was there for this year. But as you're aware, as a formality for the cabinet to clear the list for the next year also, so we have done that today. Second is the after the retirement of one of the non-judicial members in the Meghalaya Human Rights Commission, we had a selection committee which is headed by Chief Minister, which had proposed the name of Shri H. Nongplu, retired IPS officer, to be the member or non-judicial in the Meghalaya Human Rights Commission. And that particular name and proposal, which was done by the selection committee, has been today approved by the cabinet. Third was the selection of the candidate for the post of Zilla Sainik Welfare Officer Shillong. And again, a committee headed by the Chief Secretary went through a panel of names, and they have recommended the name of Lieutenant Colonel Sebastian Marbanyan, and the cabinet today has approved that particular proposal that has been given by the selection committee headed by the Chief Secretary. The fourth and the fifth agenda was to bring up certain changes in certain rules of the Excise Department. Without going into the technicalities, I will just briefly explain what these rules are. The first rule that we have changed and provisions that we have brought in is for the concept of what we call a composite license. This is being done in view of the different hotels and especially the five-star hotels that have come up and that are going to come up in the future, to give it a more structured system. Earlier, the licenses that were given to the different hotels were based on the restaurant or the bars, which means that if a particular hotel had 4 bars or 4 restaurants, then they would have to take 4 different licenses for each of these different restaurants or bars if they wanted to serve license. So the idea is to give one composite license to the entire entity so that they don't have to apply for separate licenses. And obviously the charges for these are going to be higher compared to the normal bar licenses, and that is the amendment that was proposed today by the Excise Department, and we have cleared that. And so the proposal for composite license for hotels has been cleared today by the cabinet. Also, we have cleared the proposal by the Excise Department to have a QR code based tracking system for the different products being sold by the Excise Department, which basically in simple terms means that every bottle that is going to be sold in Meghalaya is going to have a QR code tracking QR code on it. This will help us to track the entire journey or whatever you call it of the bottle, so that we know exactly where it had, which shop it was supposed to be sold, if there is any leakage in the system. So we'll be able to track this entire system, and we are expecting that this will have anything between 5% to 10% of impact on the overall revenue, and the leakage that we are seeing in today's system will be plugged by the use of the QR code technology. And this is one thing that we have been wanting to implement in the Excise Department, and we are happy that today this has been cleared by and approved by the cabinet, and we'll take this forward. So that was the fifth agenda that was taken.